right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Iconic Video Games Podcast. I'm your host, Axel1324.
I'm Death Dealer.
Now Fastback 6768. Going on. And then
Hold on.
and don't change your channel because this is not Sunday morning. Just because you see me here.
That's right. No, Fastback is doing an awesome job. He's going to be a permanent guest on the show, dropping in whenever he feels like it. Whenever
Death Dealer says it's okay.
That's right. Got to get permission.
Yeah.
Yes, but another week has passed us by, and while the chat filters in, Death Dealer, what have you been playing?
Well, I've really expanded my horizons this week.
Yeah.
I was playing Dead Island 2.
Instead of the original Dead Island. Okay.
I didn't know you liked that game.
I didn't know you liked that game.
Never would have known. Like,
No.
surprise to everyone. I know.
Fastback, what about you, man?
Well, of course, I've still been addicted to the trading card game.
Mm-hmm.
But I need to download Planet of Lana 2 because it is out.
Oh, is it out already?
Yeah, came out.
Oh
yesterday.
my god, I gotta download that and play it while my wife helps me with the puzzles.
So yeah, I've been playing TCG Card Shop Simulator. So I've been addicted to that. If anybody doesn't know, it's like you're running a card shop that trades Pokemon games. So you got a bunch of nerds, a bunch of smelly nerds coming in, and taking up the space and arguing that you don't give them a fair price or a trade on their card games. So it is fun. It's a great game. So
I bet.
yeah.
Death Dealer, you do haunted trails. Do you ever get smellies in the haunted trail? Not like smellies because they crap their pants in the haunted trail. I mean, at the beginning.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
These are everywhere.
Yeah, there's stinky people everywhere. Actually, I just had this conversation the other week. I saw something. I came across the video and I was laughing, telling Mom, I was like, you ever just like look at someone and just like they're going to smell? Like they have that look that they're going to smell.
That unhygienic look.
It's not good. Yeah.
No, it's true. When I would go to PAX South Convention Center, I went to 6 of those. Yeah, and you get in line, you're like, and if you don't want to get out of line and lose your spot, well, you have to deal with it. So,
Yeah.
But in the game that I'm playing, you have spray cans. You can spray people, and so I have air filters throughout the shop, so to try to catch them.
Yeah, I feel like if I ever open up a shop, I'm gonna need to do like one of those clean rooms where people walk in and they automatically get Febrezed in the little waiting area, and then they walk into the shop.
Yeah.
Like a clean room, like like a science room.
Which I have one of the air filter machines at the front door when they walk in. So it's funny when it sprays, you see them going like this, like they're annoyed by it.
So funny. So of course this week I've been hell diving as always, right? But I fired up a game I haven't fired up in a while, and that's Forza Motorsport 8, right? And I decided to play online for the first time. And so, to play, you don't get access to all the online. They want you to go through like the beginner stuff.
Mhm.
So you kind of get it's a ranking. So they'll see how good you are to put you with similar racers. And I ended up getting the fastest practice lap time. So I got pole position 1 and unlocked a rare achievement with that. And then after that, I was racing and I was in first place up until like I made one small mistake on a turn. And the second place guy passed me up and he got ahead by like a half a second. And a half a second in racing is a long way, right? He got ahead by a half a second. I almost got him. I lost by like 0.6 seconds. But I ended up unlocking another rare achievement, which was called, that I got on the podium. So on my first online race, I unlocked 2 rare achievements, and I thought that was pretty sweet.
Nice.
Yes. So
I haven't played that one.
I loaded up Age of Mythology on my ROG Ally, and it works fantastic.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say. It works fantastic. Yeah. my Xbox Ally. It's amazing. I love it. I love it. So yeah, that's what we've been playing. Chat, let us know what you've been playing. We love to hear what you have to say. Um, let's check in with the chat real quick. First off, shout out to Graphic God. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Appreciate you, buddy. Absolutely amazing guy right there. If you need your artwork done, he's just works. Glins is in the house. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Says if you ever go to Comic Con or WonderCon, please wear deodorant, fellas. WTF? Yeah, for real. For real. I go to a Classic Game Fest here in Texas, in Austin. Have you ever been there? Fastback to Classic Game Fest? Because I know
No,
you're
but
Texas area.
now that they don't have PAX South, I'm gonna have to go check out some of these other stuff in other cities here.
Yeah, so Game Over Video Games, which is like a local state trading shop.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of all over the place. They have a little convention called the Classic Game Fest. It's pretty neat. It's a pretty neat little convention. I go there and I make it a point to at least buy one thing. One time that one thing turned into like $500.
Yeah.
So and I only took home 3 games for $500, but they were well worth it. They were well worth it.
Holy cow.
Yeah, they're rare. They're rare. So I collect for the Sega Saturn, and if you ever want to collect expensive, collect for the Saturn. It's a rich man's collector's game. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyways, so today we're talking about Capcom, iconic publishers, Capcom. So we're talking the Resident Evils, the Mega Mans, the Monster Hunters, the Devil May Cries, the Street Fighters. God, we could just go on forever. Like I sent a list of all the Capcom franchises I could find on the internet to my group, and there was like 50 franchises. It was insane how many there were.
Yeah.
But Capcom, they did the survival horror. It was born with Resident Evil, so that was kind of cool. They invented combos in fighting games with Street Fighter unintentionally because it was so tight, such tight combat. Of course, they invented the Mega Man. Of course, the Blue Bomber, my favorite. And they also did the hack and slash, the modern hack and slash that's still alive with Devil May Cry and Bayonetta and stuff like that. I know Bayonetta is not their game, but I'm saying it's inspired by Devil May Cry and stuff. So Capcom has just been through the roof. Oh yeah, and Monster Hunter. Let me tell you, a lot of people are sleeping on Monster Hunter in the West, but there's never a shortage of gamers on Monster Hunter. It is one of their top franchises of all time, so don't sleep on it. And I love Monster Hunter, so yeah. Capcom is just so good. So good. It's so good, man. You just put your controller in your hands and you load up a Capcom game. It's going to be awesome. And fun story, my very first console game that I ever played on the Nintendo was Mega Man 2 by Capcom. And that game was not easy. And that's probably why I love Souls games. Because Capcom turned me into a real gamer. With the difficulty level cranked up to 11. Right there, dealer? Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Death Dealer is like reading tarot cards right now. I don't know what she's doing.
I was looking for something. I can't find it.
Okay.
Sorry. I mean, I wasn't interrupting you. Why are you interrupting me?
No, I'm trying to.
I was listening. Jeez.
Pay attention.
I can do multiple things at once. I'm sorry you can't.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was looking over here. I zoned
Yeah,
out.
Axel. That's why she just drew the death card on you.
I know she just drew the death
I'm
card on me.
this, man.
Let's see. Glitter says 3 games for $500. Sounds like Mr. Axel didn't take Mrs. Axel's to that Gamecom. She was not Mrs. Axel at that time. Actually, fun story. She wasn't. Let's see. So General Spartan's in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. He says, finish the season 2 of Battle Pass for Battlefield 6. That's cool, man. That's cool. Glad you're loving it. And by the way, chat, let us know what some of your favorite Capcom games are. We love to hear what you have to say. So let's get it started with Death Dealer's first pick, which I think you said is Resident Evil 4, right?
Resident Evil 4. Yeah, because I don't like Resident Evil 5. Not a fan of that one. That's just my personal preference. Yeah, Resident Evil 4. You're rescuing a girl, of course, of course. In this case, at least, though, it's a little girl. So she was kidnapped, though. At least she didn't just wander off. So there's that to make it a little better.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
But am I the only one that's played this?
I don't know. Fastback, have you played some Resident Evil 4?
This is after Code Veronica.
Yeah, so this was exclusive on the Switch for a while.
Yeah. No, I did not. I did not play another Resident Evil after Code Veronica because I got stuck. My save got stuck in Code Veronica and I couldn't progress. So
Code Veronica, the best Resident Evil ever. Oh my god. Oh, we're experiencing some violence.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah.
But I do love Resident Evil games. I just haven't played the newer ones. So I probably wouldn't mind playing this one because it's still kind of a little bit more like the older ones,
Isn't this the game where like Awesome Leon was born instead of like Scared Leon?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The always nice hair Leon.
Hero Leon makes it appear on. Yeah.
So I know this one was done for the Switch and it was exclusive for a long time. And it is a game I want to play on my Quest. Now that it's a Quest VR game, it's been a Quest VR game for a while, but now it's been redone, right? But yeah, I know that this game is full of Leon one-liners because people memed the crap out of it back in the day, and I think this went from survival horror to action survival horror. Because in the other Resident Evils, there wasn't a lot of shooting, but there was a lot more shooting and action in this one. If I do remember correct. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a Resident Evil stan, okay? Horror is not my forte, just being honest. I think it's super cool. I think it's awesome that there's a franchise that has lasted the test of time. But I don't know, like the whole puzzle horror survival thing doesn't attract me. Yeah. Glinda says Resident Evil is my favorite series. Finally getting Resident Evil 9 tomorrow. I rank him 2, 4, 1. Oh, so this is his second favorite game. Glinda, talk to us about it, man. Talk to us about it. And let's see, 2, 4, 1. Oh, speaking of 1. Speaking of the OG, we got the OG in here.
That's right.
From Fastback. Fastback picked the OG Resident Evil.
I picked this because I'm a slow walker, and you walk slow in the early Resident Evil games.
It matches your lifestyle.
It's my pace. It's got my pace. I remember first playing this on the PS1. And right, PS1, 1996. Yep. So, and I was hooked on this. And at the time, my stepdaughter, she was addicted to it. She just wanted to watch me play. So she would just watch me play it. And we both enjoyed, and I believe this is the one that with the dog, right?
Yes.
And it did it. Even though I heard about it, but when that happened to me, I did jump a little bit. So, and then I just, just loved it. Just getting around. I love these games. One, I like zombie games. I like zombie movies. So that's a big reason. And then of course running around, trying to find weapons, this and that, just whatever you can to help you get around. You need to find keys and so on. So,
Was it the save system like on a typewriter and you needed to find ribbons to save?
Yeah.
Like you couldn't even save it just if you found a typewriter. You needed to conserve your ribbons. Right?
Yeah. And then I love this. I played 2, and then of course Code Veronica. And Code Veronica, a lot of shooting in there, and I just enjoyed shooting the zombies in the head. You couldn't shoot them in the body, did it? You had to shoot them in the head. So this game forced you to do the headshots.
Yeah. The OG Resident Evil.
Good lord. Yeah, I did play it. Could I remember much about it anymore? No, it was fun when I played it. I know that.
There you go. All right.
A lot of games in between.
I think this is the dog part coming up here soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No. So I played. This is one of the very few Resident Evils I played. I played it as Leon. Leon first, right? Because you got Leon and Claire, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Leon and Claire. And so it started off with like almost the same story, but it branched off where you could help each other, save each other, and stuff. Anyways, so I thought that was kind of cool that it had an instant replayability style.
Yeah.
The first time I played this, I played it at my friend's house because he had the PlayStation. I didn't. And when that dog part came, he purposely like touched and yelled at me at the same time. So like the dog scared me, my friend's touch scared me, his screaming scared me. It was bad, right? So yeah, it is. It was very scary for me, and yeah, like imagine seeing this at the first time, and the tank controls could turning your character with the left and right
Mhm.
bumpers
Yeah. Yeah.
or buttons at the time.
Yeah.
That was annoying, and yeah, it was a scary game, man. But the thing I remember the most is the typewriter ribbon saving and the endless doors. Oh my god!
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! This made me think that the PlayStation was trash because it, like, as a Saturn owner, the PlayStation took longer to load than the Saturn did. So yeah, I remember that. And look, here it is, right here it
Yep.
is. There it is.
Gotta load. Yeah.
Gotta load, baby. Gotta load. So yeah,
And what's cool about this one too, remember when the Resident Evil movie first one came out,
yeah.
and I mean it was pretty much based off this one, right? The Mansion,
Mhm.
and so I was happy that the Resident Evil the first movie was my favorite. So a little
Yeah,
bit
no,
more towards the games. I felt.
Yeah, the first one was the best.
Yeah.
I think.
It was.
I think it was an awesome, awesome game. Personally, I liked it a lot. I liked it a lot.
Mhm.
Anyways, so yeah, Resident Evil. So I did play this one, and I just remember playing as Leon first, and then going back and playing as Claire, because back then, you only got to play like one or two games a year, and this was one of the greats, right?
Mhm.
And it fits because Resident Evil 9 launched today or this last week, right? So we gotta play homage to Resident Evil on it. But you know what other game we gotta play homage to? So even though Doggy's not here, he did pick a game, and we're gonna talk about it real quick. Let me get to it here. And that is none other than Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting Arcade, or also known as Street Fighter 2 Turbo. This one let you pick the pace of what you could fight. So if Street Fighter was too slow, you could speed it up. And holy cow, could you speed it up, man? And he says he wasted so many quarters in the arcade on this one. It was insane. Me personally, I set Street Fighter the slowest setting ever because I'm not a fighting game guy. But Doggy, he said he could play this one at full speed. I couldn't. And definitely not at the arcade. No way. Not paying to get my butt kicked over and over like that. So this was my buddy Doggy's pick. That did it. Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting.
Yeah, no, I love the Street Fighter series. I played it much in the arcade or not, honestly.
It was fun.
But
Yep.
yeah, I love the Street Fighter series. They were always fun games.
Who is your favorite character that you would?
Oh, I'm a Ken guy.
Ken, you dead?
Can't think of the guy's name. The guy that was just on screen, the bald guy. I liked him with the stretchy arms.
Oh, Dawson, or whatever his name was. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I hated Ryu because all he ever did was the same move. Just Hadouken, 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 and then he would uppercut you.
Oh,
That's
he
all he
was
ever did.
obnoxious because he was always saying Hadouken. Like, would you just stop for 1 second? Yeah, no, he was an obnoxious character.
He is, yeah. So I don't think he's that good of a character. But yeah, whatever. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, but when Vega came out, oh my god, man, I played Vega so much. So yeah. What about you, Fastback? You play this one, the turbo version?
Oh yeah, when it came out in arcade at the local Circle K, that was for us down the road. Me and my brother played this a lot. My brother was probably a little bit better than I was, so when you put your quarters on, we challenge someone or some. I would once in a while, but then I'd be like, all right, my brother's got you next. He'll take it back. Um, and I would say Chun Li was my favorite. I just love the upside down, flip upside down, and helicopter kick.
Yeah, you did.
So, uh-huh.
Yeah, you did. Let's see, E Honda. Oh, I love playing as E Honda, and just like to me, it was cool that there was a fight.
And
But probably the best music in the game was probably Guile's music. I think his music was the best in the
yeah,
game. I mean,
and his was cool too. Right?
I don't know. I
Yeah.
feel like his music was the best.
I think uh, his scene right here encouraged me to join the Air Force.
There you
It
go.
could have been something in the back of my mind.
Could have been something in the background. Was it this?
The F-16 in there?
Oh. Hold on. So it was the F-16, not this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
While I was playing Chun Li.
Yep.
No, but and then when this was came to the Nintendo at home, even better. Me and my brother, yeah, we loved it. Played lots and lots of it. And of course you get to a point where you try every character,
Mm-hmm.
so that you just, you know. But in the end, it was always Chun Li for me.
There you go.
Mhm.
Let's see. Blizzard says Resident Evil 4 revolutionized that over-the-shoulder perspective that Gears of War used, and it introduced the merchant that was Souls games would later crib. There you go. The first Resident Evil was one of the first games to get a director's cut version back in 1997. Ooh. It would be great if you, Jill, the master of unlocking, would take this key. First Resident Evil had horrible but funny dialogue. It really did. Let's see. If you ever get a chance to watch Evo Moment number 37, Daigo Ken defeats Justin Chun-Li. Now that is a Street Fighter master. Oh my gosh. Is it Street Fighter 2 or is it the current Street Fighter 6? But yeah, let me see if I can find it real quick. I make no promises whatsoever. All right, let's see. Evo Moment 37. 10 years ago. Whoa, 14 years ago. Holy cow. Let's take a look real quick. All right, let's watch a little faster. Holy crap. This guy's like sliding around. How do you do that? And I think this is Street Fighter 3 or it's definitely not 2.
No, not that art style.
Yeah, I have no idea what this is. And you can see their CRT back here. Oh, and he's blocking each kick. Dang. God, man, that's crazy. With 1 pixel of health left, he defeated
That ain't
her.
right. Beating up Chun Li like that.
Ugh. Shout out to Glitzer for always being here and being a moment, a very strong supporter of us. So thank you. So great pick. And I think now it's time for our first Axel game of the day. Give me 1 second. I know what's going on.
First?
Yep, my first Axel game of the day. And that is none other than Monster Hunter. I'm going with Monster Hunter Wilds, the newest one, because this is the one I'm currently playing. And I think it's epic. And we're going to fast forward to a monster. This is a small monster, not a big one. But I love this game because you have your selection between 10 different weapons, lots of armors, lots of styles, males and female characters, all that good stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, the story on this one was pretty darn good and had some pretty cinematic moments. It made you feel like you were a monster hunting machine in some areas.
Hmm.
But of course, it still had the tough fights, especially when you got to the dragons. Holy cow, those guys are not messing around. So this guy is playing the fast monster hunter. He has the fastest weapon set in the game right here, and that's what he's doing. And so I personally play a medium monster hunter. I play the sword and shield monster hunter because I can block and I can smash and I can knock the monsters over and over again. But this guy's going for maximum fast damage, which is also another strategy. There's also slow damage, rage damage, healer guys that can do healers, flyers, all kinds of different styles you can play. So yeah, this guy is man. This is easy for this guy. He's really freaking killing this thing. He's killing this thing. So yeah, I love Monster Hunter because like the gameplay loop is hunt a monster, get their stuff, create better weapons and better armor, hunt the monster, get their stuff, create better weapons and better armor, and so on and so on and so on, right? But as you progress through the game, especially like the end game, it really changes. Now you got to collect gems to imbue your weapons with elemental damages. Now you got to get different things as well. You got to equip armor with slots, and each one of those slots is it will make your monster hunter unique. Oh, you want to be a damaged monster hunter? Go for it. You want to be a defensive monster hunter? Go for it. You want to be a hunter with like a health meter that stretches across the whole screen? Go for it. You just got to imbue in your armor. Uh, and so it just like the game grows. The basic game grows about this much. Like 20 hours of the base game is about this much, and the end game is like this much. Like it is an involved game. So this game can it almost holds your hand through the campaign, but once the campaign is over and you unlock that end game to reach Monster Hunter rank 100, you're gonna be playing on systems of systems because some of those monsters are insanely powerful. Like I went and fought one and he one shot me.
Damn.
From full health down to nothing. So some of these monsters are the real deal. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, and I love playing this with my friends because between the four of us, we can kick any monster's butt. So yeah, I think it's super fun. Death Dealer, have you played any Monster Hunters?
I have not. No.
Okay. Fastback, have you played any Monster Hunters?
I have. Um, what one that came out about 3 years? I guess the original when this first came out. What was that? About 3-4 years ago.
Monster Hunter's been around since the PS2 days.
Yeah, but not that far
the
back.
Xbox One.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter Worlds.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought it because my brother did, and he asked, "Hey, let's jump in and play." I mean, I like games where you do go out and fight. You have to grind and then upgrade, and stuff like that. Um, but I felt like you're watching this. Like I felt like the game. It took forever to take these damn things down, and my fingers were hurting. So, playing by yourself. I mean, of course, I tried it by myself. I always try to play games, like games that are multiplayer or whatever, co-op by myself first, so I can learn the system, and then I would jump in with my brother in there. But I just couldn't get into it, stay as engaged in it as he did. But I do like the premise of the game and everything. I think it's a cool game. So, but yeah, my fingers just can't handle it.
Yeah, I don't know. The hunts only last about 15 minutes at most for me, because by that time I either would have died or the monster would have died.
Yeah.
One of us is going down.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just that's the way I play, right? So yeah. Oh, and another thing about Monster Hunter that I was going to say, is that the environments are really cool now. You got heat environments where you got to dress for the occasion or take potions to counter the heat. You got cold environments that will literally wear you down fast because, well, you're freezing to death. And so you got to either dress for the environment or take potions to counter. They have storms now that give certain monsters buffs. So like a monster can can be like a water monster, and if it's raining, they get buffs. So you better be, really, really holding on to it. So I love it that the environment plays a part in what you're doing. So especially in the end game, you got to pick your hunts a little smarter because if you go into face like a water dragon when it's raining, you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a bad time. That's all I'm saying.
Now, maybe if they did a crossover with the Godzilla and King Kong franchise, then maybe I'll get into it. I don't know.
They put Street Fighter in this one.
Oh,
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's a unique choice of a crossover right there.
Yeah, it was pretty cool because instead of like chopping down the monsters, I had to kick their butts with my hands. Bare hands. And it was a tough monster too. Pissed me off, man.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, but then I would choose Chun-Li to go out and kick the monster.
No, you were Akira. The one that can one-shot everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. So it was funny. Let's see. Glazer says, the only Monster Hunter I tried was on the Wii. It beat me like a dirty rug. That's what it does, man. There is strategy to it. This guy, you don't see it, but he's employing strategy and quite a lot of it. So, yeah. Shout out to Back from the Dead. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Appreciate you, buddy.
That back.
Axel, have you played Monster Hunter copycat series called Toukuden? No, I have not. I have not. Back from the Dead says, Toy Story is my favorite for both the flight and weapons you get from it in Monster Hunter World. Yeah. I think they renamed it to the Glaive in later Monster Hunters, but yeah, Toy Story. Yes, absolutely. Let's see. Monster Hunter had a movie, right? It did with the Resident Evil girl actors, I think, too. I haven't seen it, but I know it had a movie.
Not sure if I saw that or not. I remember seeing that, though. It was on Netflix?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
All right. But with all that being said, it's intermission time. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to try to do my best doggy dog impression in the world. Okay?
Glad you didn't ask me to do it.
Big shoes.
Big shoes to fill. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the best. What does he say? For the best invention in podcasting, it's intermission time with the Dealer. Woo!
Woo!
You're describing the game badly.
Huh?
You're describing the game badly.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're describing a game badly tonight, folks.
You
And,
are. Listen, it was
Oh,
Doggy
I'm
Dog's
describing
way.
a game
And
badly.
you get into these characters
Oh, okay. Hold on.
and describe this game badly. So Death Dealer is going to describe a game badly, and chat, you have to guess which game she's describing. Now, I want you to know, Death Dealer, as you read this, Doggy picked the theme. And I know you're going to
I'll
love
hold
it.
my
It's
thing.
your
No.
It's your favorite theme.
Everything what?
It's your favorite theme.
Oh, okay. All right.
Go ahead.
How am I? Okay.
And then this is just Death Dealer. Go ahead.
Citywide disaster unfolds like the aftermath of a toilet.
Thanks. Thanks, Doggy Dog.
Doggy Dog's the best.
I feel like I should read this whole thing before I say it out loud now.
No, this is the best part. You got to do it live.
A citywide disaster unfolds like the aftermath of a toilet that's been ignored for far too long, where every hallway feels like an overworked restroom. Every monster looks like something that should never have been flushed, and a towering trench-coated menace stomps around with the energy of an outraged bathroom attendant trying to enforce order while the whole place swirls deeper into the sewage-themed chaos.
All right, so there's options. Death Dealer. Go ahead.
All right,
The options.
which Resident Evil is this? Resident Evil 1, or Resident Evil 2, or Resident Evil 3?
All right. Well, while you let that simmer in there, Death Dealer. Fastback. Do you need her to read anything again for you so you can take a guess?
I'm gonna be nice so she doesn't have to do that. Even though I know she wants to real badly, but I'm gonna guess 2.
All right, you're gonna go with Resident Evil 2.
Yeah.
By the way,
might
these
be-
are all Resident Evil themes because it launched.
Yeah.
Death Dealer. Which Resident Evil do you think you described the best?
Resident Evil 2. Yeah,
All right.
I go with Resident Evil 2.
By the way, Fastback,
Sticky doggy.
I don't know if you know this, but we have this thing where we try to make Death Dealer say the word toilet every episode.
Yeah, I do every time.
So we got to keep it alive for Doggy.
So all I gotta tell her is, "What do you think about Doggy Dog?" And she'll be like, "I want to
Is
flush
Doggy
him."
your favorite person in the world right now?
He is. I miss him dearly tonight. I would absolutely love to get my hands around him.
Around him, like a round toilet? So funny, so funny.
Yes. My darling doggy, I miss
She wants
you.
to wash his hair in the toilet.
Hold on, let's see. Yes. I play with dual blades, and from Toestra, you get to fire and ice dual blades. Oh, that's sweet. The rest of the weapons only get one element. You're right. Oh, wow, you do get the fire and ice, yes. Oh, stop the show. We got a $2 super chat coming in from Glitzer. Fastback, why don't you do the honors today?
Sure, Glinter, thank you very much. Glinter said it's estimated that Resident Evil 9 sold 5 million in 5 days.
Dang.
Wow.
That's a certified hit right there. Dang.
It is.
Dang.
The Resident Evil is the Mario
It's Capcom's
to
Mario.
Nintendo. Yeah. Or the Zelda to,
Oh,
Capcom.
there you go. Better. The Zelda.
Huge,
Yeah.
huge
Absolutely.
franchise that Capcom has.
Absolutely. Axel, not bad, kid, but you got to hold the words longer like this. World! Yeah, you got to.
He's right. You got to hold it longer.
Yeah. Let's see. By the way, RE2 remake improv the giant alligator so much. Wow. Yeah. Let's see. Technically, 2 and 3, Mr. X wore the trench coat in RE2 and stalked you, but the Nemesis did the same in RE3. So which one are we talking about? Let's go ahead and end the poll there. All right, so I know the correct answer. And the correct answer to this wonderful, wonderful toiletry that was described by Death Dealer is none other than Resident Evil 2. So shout out to the chat for getting Resident Evil 2. How'd they do?
52% said Resident Evil 2, 29% said Resident Evil 3, and 14% said Resident Evil 1. So 57% were correct. Good job, guys.
Wow, the chat knows the Resident Evils. Shout out to the chat. You guys are awesome. All right, so Capcom, so we just went over Resident Evil, the survival horror. And we went over Monster Hunter. The Monster Hunter can be a little stressful sometimes, It's not survival horror, but it's definitely survived for 15 minutes.
My fingers didn't survive. I have to tell you that.
No, they didn't. So let's get into another scary game they made. I'll be right back while you talk about this one for a little bit, guys, if that's okay.
All right.
But that game is brought to you by Dead Dealer, and she's going to talk about something called Dead Rising. What is this?
Dead Rising 3. Dead Rising. Yeah, zombies, of course. You expect anything other than that from me? I mean, honestly. No, it's a good franchise, but it's just a continuation of a good franchise. You're trying to get across the city, one spot to another. Do I remember exactly why you were going across the city? No. Do I care? Also, no. Is it really matter why you're trying to go anywhere from the apocalypse? I mean,
You're just trying to survive.
Well, I feel like at that point, if you leave the area you're in, you're either going specifically for supplies or to
Yeah.
let off some rage. Either way, it's a good choice. Like, so, and you can perfect your zombie apocalypse plan.
Hmm.
Gives you a nice, fair, decent base.
So this one came out on Xbox One, right? It was one of their launch games, I
Yeah.
believe. Yeah. I didn't play it day one. I think I played it later. Uh, I do like that it is challenging that you can modify your weapons. I like that part of the game, and it's just hordes of zombies. No
Yeah.
end to the zombies on this one. They don't let you rest, but
No, they don't.
they let you get creative on how you take out the swarms.
Like I said, it's a fun game.
Yeah,
No,
and I don't think the fourth one has come out yet, right?
no, you get no. I don't think so. I don't know. I haven't played it if it
There's
has.
been copycat games.
Really? Like which one?
There was an indie game, but it was a co-op one.
Oh, okay.
Let me think about it. But I think people are like, this feels like a Left 4 Dead. That's the thing that when you get games like this come out, this is one of the game. Oh, this is like a Left 4 Dead. So Left 4 Dead is definitely made a mark in the gaming industry for the way it is, right? So fun, quick, hack and slash, shoot 'em up. That then other games that come out that are similar, people are like, oh, this is like Left 4 Dead. So
Okay. I'm gonna have to take your word for it, as I've never played a Left 4 Dead. So
Come out. It's fun.
I will just have to take your word for it seriously, because I've seriously never played one. So I don't know if it's fun or not, but I will take Death Dealer's word for it. I will never doubt it.
but no, Dead Rising is cool.
Sorry, Dead Rising. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
I got people confused.
Yeah, sorry, you got me confused.
Yeah.
Wasn't this
confused
launch for the one?
What?
For the one, this one, Dead Rising 3, wasn't it a launch game for the Xbox One?
Yeah, we brought that up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Late to that. Yeah. They also made some direct to home release movies for this game.
Really? That's interesting. Okay. I see. Oh, Glacier says there was Dead Rising 4. All right, Dead Rising 4 was the launch game. I thought one of them was. Left 4 Dead was an Xbox exclusive for a long time. It really was it? Huh? I did not know that.
Yeah.
There's a Dead Rising 4. Frank West returns from his previous appearance in the first game. Okay. A lot of people are asking Capcom to bring this one back. I mean, not me, because I'm a kind of game, but I can see why Death Dealer likes this one. I already see the blood and gore, and chopping people in half instantly. That definitely sounds like some Death Dealer would be into. I see why you like it.
In fact, Dead Island probably was inspired by Dead Rising more so. I would think.
Sure. I'm sure.
You look at, the weapons, you can modify them, and just like in Dead Island.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so great pick, Death Dealer. As I said, I didn't play that one, but I believe you. Great pick. Oh my gosh, you can hear everybody getting killed in this one. All right, here we go. Fastback, you went with an older one. First off, did I pick the correct one?
Yeah, you picked the first one, right?
Commando, right?
Oh, you're talking about Commando. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Is this
this should be it, because you could do 2-player co-op.
Okay.
It was on NES.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So this is the arcade version, not the NES version. But
Yeah.
You'll get it. You get the idea.
I played both, but no, I love Commando. That's one reason I picked it, because hours of this fun with my brother. So it was a challenge for us, just to get as far as you can, right? Just you look at the swarms of enemies coming at you, and you just try to work your way through, and avoid the bullets, and they're just coming. So, really love this game a lot.
Okay.
I
Okay.
even like the music too.
Uh-huh.
So, and this game too came out around the time when it's you had Arnold Schwarzenegger, his Commando, you had Rambo. So that's why this game was popular to me and my brother.
That is the
So
80s
80s.
action hero vibe.
So this came out 87. So I was, uh,
87, I would have been 5. I don't even know if I was playing video games at that time.
actually, I was 12 years old, 13,
Dang.
13, 12.
Dang, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Right on.
yeah.
Okay, so this reminds me a lot of Ikari Warriors, but I didn't know this even existed until you said it.
Yeah. So this we played before Ikari Warriors.
Hmm.
And so
Okay.
this is what, and then when Ikari Warriors came out, then, of course, we got into that.
So this one may be inspired Ikari Warriors, Capcom.
Ikari Warriors and what's the other game? Y'all were talking about it last week.
Contra?
Contra. Like those three were the ones, like, to us, we like them because of this. Like, you just endless shooting. Of course that was side scroll, but still, right? You had to
Yeah.
avoid getting shot, getting killed. You only had so many lives, and
Call this one kind of like an isometric shooter, but yeah.
yeah. And then you see like this, like even in Contra, or even the other one, you get to a point like this where now you got to take out the final part. Yeah.
Yeah.
So lots of hours, lots of fun with this with my brother.
Hmm. I see. I see. Okay. Did you ever play Commando?
I did not know. No.
Yeah, I never played this one, so I'm sorry I can't put any of my 2 cents in on this one. Oh, sorry. Pennies don't exist anymore. Sorry, I can't put my 5 cents in this one.
It's all right. It's before your time.
Yeah.
Probably the oldest one here. So
Yeah, so I have, but I'm just looking at it. It looks fun. It looks like something I would have played if I was a kid when I was a kid, because I played the crap out of Ikari Warriors, and if this one inspired it, which copycatting has always been a thing, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If something's popular, yeah, of course people are gonna jump on it.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, this guy's just moving. This
This
guy plays it so
one,
good. Plays it
so
way better than I could have ever played it.
looking at some history on it, was a critical and commercial success, become one of the highest grossing arcade video games of 1985. So we probably played this first in 85, and I think around 86, 87, I think it came to console.
Mm.
Somewhere around that time. So,
There you go. Wow, that's it. That's awesome. I mean, it looks cool, and it has the point system, which arcades were known for back then.
yeah.
And once you got so many points, you got an extra life.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, wow. Look at this. It's just endless swarms. How'd you survive this? Good God, I would have died instantly.
Yeah, and they called their bosses when you get to the end of a gate or a fortress. So that was your final boss, right? At the end of each.
Noise.
Yep.
All right. So my brother Dougie, he wanted to talk about another game I've never played, something called Devil May Cry, and he wanted to talk about the first one on the PS2. If you know, Dougie was a PlayStation 2 gamer back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And Devil May Cry is one of his favorite franchises, as it is his favorite genre, called the hack and slash. So Doggy picked Devil May Cry, the original one, to talk about how legendary it was for Capcom. I can't speak on it as I know absolutely nothing about it. That's it. What about you?
I have never played it.
Yeah, same. But I know that you're like a half human, half demon, or maybe full demon guy. I don't know what you are. Fastback, do you ever play Devil May Cry?
I might have tried one of them, but not the older ones though. I think there was one that came in Game Pass once. I can't remember which one. I watched Devil May Cry on Netflix. It was an animation series. I mean, I think it's a cool looking game and kind of story to it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but no, I never really got into it. Not like Doggy Dog.
Okay. All right, not like Donkey Dog. All right, no, definitely not like Donkey Dog. Donkey Dog
No.
is a, whew, whew. Yeah.
And I think Doggy Dog, that's probably where he got inspired about the hair.
He's trying to channel his inner demon hunter.
Right.
Huh?
That hair is the demon part of Doggy Dog.
I mean, it's not a bad thing to live up to. It looks
Or
good.
maybe that's the angel part.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know.
it could be.
Maybe that's his halo.
It could be his favorite. Good. All right. Great game by my brother Doggy. It's time for another actual game. Are you ready? Another one probably no one's ever even heard of.
Hmm.
So my game is called Breath of Fire 3. And I'm going with Breath of Fire 3 because it's the first Breath of Fire I ever played. Now I know Breath of Fire 1 and 2 released on the SNES. I never played them. I played Breath of Fire 3. And in a genre that was owned by Square Enix, let me tell you, Capcom.
Hmm.
You guys, you got to continue this game series way more. And this is. So to come up with Breath of Fire 3, you are a dragon essentially, right? um so you begin as a child literally born into danger, and you experienced all the good things that every hero experiences, which is, friendship, betrayal, displacement. And then you turn as a young adult to confront the consequences of a world that feared you because you were basically born a dragon, right? And the time skip was interesting because back then, they had other games where you played as a child and got this, but this was like, now the world, like, they're afraid of you, and you're supposed to be the hero. How can you save them when you're what they fear, right? So Ray, that's who you are. Wait, are you Ray or Ryu? I forget who you are. Hold on, let me think. I can't remember. Rio. You're Rio. Okay. Yeah, so like, and all of your characters have like different things. Like each one of them have a different wound. Like Ray was always feeling guilty, right? Tipo had a lot of resentment towards the people that just shunned him. Um, Nina, the girl that's right here, right? She had a lot of quiet courage, right? And it just had so much into it. The story is just, it has like super themes of prejudice, and maybe this is why it sticks with me. A lot of prejudice in it and self determination. Like, no matter what you guys say, I'm gonna do this, or I can do this. It has like that inner drive, if you will. The world, they fear dragons, and the game always asks if you, Ryu, are going to turn into a dragon, and become a weapon, become a victim, or something else. Like, it's insane. The tension is in it through the whole time. So there you are. See, he turned into a dragon. You see? Breath of Fire, right?
Looks menacing.
Yeah. No, it gets better as he gets older. Trust me.
Okay.
This is the child moments, right? It had something called a master system, where it had you pick masters, and that or mentors. Sorry, not masters, mentors, and that shaped what you would turn into. So look at that. He's breathing ice fire. Yeah, he's so good. Sorry, so each one of your characters could pick a different mentor, and that would open up their stat growth, their skill and combat rolls before that became constant in JRPGs. Breath of Fire did it first, right? Like in Final Fantasy VII, Cloud is the sword wielder, Barret is the tank machine gunner, Aerith is the healer, right? Their roles are predefined, right? But in Breath of Fire 3, everybody got to pick their own roles. And I'm like, oh my god, just looking at this, it gives me so much nostalgia. It's insane, right? So you had the master system, which was basically just a job system before it was called the job system in JRPGs. The Dragon Gene system, where you could transform. You saw him, right? you can transform into custom dragon forms. So not just this dragon, but he could transform into different types of dragons, which would give him different types of things and different types of damage, and it was so cool, right? You know, and the game introduced like a lot of side activities too, like fishing, campfire conversations, you know, little things. There was so much detail in this game. I don't know, like this game just is emotional. The mechanics are still solid today, and you know, if you didn't like your mentor, you could go pick a different mentor and change your job. Which back then it wasn't a lot like that, right? So, yeah, to me, Breath of Fire 3 stands up there with Capcom's some of the greatest games Capcom has ever made, and underappreciated by far. It didn't sell well, is the funny thing, but it became a cult hit. Like, if you talk to JRPG guys, Breath of Fire should come up as one of the goats. Just saying, just saying. So yeah, this is to me Capcom. You know, Monster Hunter. I don't know if you guys are noticing the theme: dragons in Monster Hunter, right? Breath of Fire. You are the dragon. You know, I don't know if you guys are noticing something here. Okay, okay.
You're a dragon.
Yeah. So yeah, Death Dealer, Breath of Fire 3. Have you played this one?
Never even heard of it. Sorry, I don't know her.
What about you, Fastback?
No. In fact, just you describing it makes me want to play it. Sad that I didn't play it. So where did you play this on?
PS1. I actually have it
PS1.
right here sitting next to me still.
Yeah, I would have played this back then.
Yeah, not a lot of people, and it's funny. Hold on, let me grab it. Hold on. Okay, hold on 1 second.
So, how's it going?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. It was mixed with my Dreamcast games for some reason. But I mean, look at this cover art, okay? Like, first off, you know, back then you used to buy games on cover art. Let me turn this light off so you can see this better. Look at this cover art. Just the sword on fire and everything. And then look at the back. So you saw how little he was in the last scene. Look how huge he gets.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you can really capture that. And just the cover by itself is what blew me away, and I wanted this. Like, just all these magics, I wanted to see what they were like. And man, by the cover art alone, I was sold on this game. So
I do like the way it looks.
and see, there you go.
Oh, wow.
Different dragon. This is what I'm getting at, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's so epic, man. It is so epic. Like, just playing this game makes you wanna play it again.
Just might have to check that out.
You should. I don't know about Breath of Fire 1 and 2. Again, don't know them. Never played them. Probably never will. But Breath of Fire 3, this one holds a special place in my heart, man. This is a game.
I like that animation when they're breathing that fire. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. So cool. So cool. Let's see. I think the PS1 had the best JRPGs ever. I know old graphics, but still, man, it was full of them. Because, you know, now you had that media. Oh, my God. So good. So good. Let's see. Glinter says, never played Dragon's Dogma. Dang, another title for the Infinite Backlog. This isn't Dragon's Dogma, man. Yeah. And the Infinite Backlog is real. If it was called Death of Fire, Deathula would not only have heard of it, she would have beaten it several times. So true. So true. Yeah. Well, her N64 was PS1 having so many exclusive JRPGs, including Breath of Fire 3 and 4, and the huge list of Square games. Yeah, Square back then was the big one with Enix right behind them. Me personally, you know, I was a Saturn kid a lot. You know, working designs for me for some reason really worked for me. Working design games. But no, Capcom though. Capcom with Breath of Fire 3. This is gold. This is gold. That's all I got to say. Yeah, this game is gold. Okay,
nice.
But But enough of that. It's time for some other gold because it's intermission time. It's time for the best podcast segment in the world. It's intermission time with Death Dealer.
Much better. Much better. I expect more next time. More.
All right, Death Dealer. So, Doggy, go ahead and tell the chat what this is.
Okay, so I am describing games very badly, and you guys are going to get multiple choices, but you have to try and guess. And yeah, fun for all. I am just, I assume I'm reading it again.
You are, but today you're gonna get into character, Death Dealer. I know. So I know that you know that Doggy loves some wrestling, right? And it was Doggy's wish that you channel your own limousine riding, diamond ring flashing, and you channel your inner Ric Flair with some giant woos in there.
Okay.
All right. So you got to be more obnoxious, right? And more annoyed. And yet people aren't going to love you because they'll have no other choice.
Wait. What do you mean more? Am I already obnoxious? Am I already annoying? Like, what do you mean more? What does that mean?
You gotta turn your channel your inner charisma. How's that?
You gotta be more like Doggy Dog.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna send you the script that Doggy Dog wrote for you, and make sure that you put in the big woos in there. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Dylan, go ahead, take it away.
You roll into a creepy countryside. Woo! Full of angry folks with pitchfork energy. Woo! And the moment you step in, you hit them with the style and the profile. Or you strut because the only thing in the whole village with drip, woo! Swagger, and a knife edge chop that screams woo! And every time one of those wild-eyed locals charges you, woo! You shine like a diamond ring and yell woo! As you suplex your way through barns, castles, and questionable architecture and all while dodging chainsaws, wrestling giants, and styling so hard the parasites themselves start considering their life choices. Woo!
Woo! Woo! Great job, Dylan.
Thank you.
That's right. That was Dealer Flair right there.
I will never get into wrestling. That's for sure.
So which Resident Evil was this? Resident Evil 4, 5, or 6? Fastback. Tell me if you need her to read any of that again.
I just heard all the woos, so I don't think I got in between that. I'm gonna go with 5. I'm just guessing.
5, absolutely. And yes, Glitcher's right on this one. Oh, sorry, wrong screen. Hold on. My bad. Turn the music back on. Sorry, I turned it off so I could hear her. Yes, Glitcher is right. Limousine riding, jet flying, heartbreaking son of a gun. That's right. Hey, shout out to my beautiful wife. She is the MVP of my life. There she is. And she is having a good time listening to you channel your inner Ric Flair. Ric Flair has more caffeine in his veins than every Starbucks. Yeah, absolutely. All right, so a lot of people are over here saying 4. Death Dealer, which Resident Evil do you think you just described as your inner Ric Flair?
5.
Woo!
5.
5?
Five.
Okay.
I have a feeling
Final
Glinter-
answer.
Final answer. Well, they leave the chat. Oh my god, I love it.
And what's funny with the 4, we have a lawyer over here who's like 4. That's his number. 444. Like, okay.
Are you injured? Were you injured in a car accident? No, 444. 444.
No, the 4s.
Down the floors. Is
Yeah.
that really what he says?
Yes.
That's so cool. Not gonna lie, that is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I love it, Death Dealer. I love it. Start channeling your inner person for the next one. You'll know who you're gonna channel as soon as it happens.
Macho Man.
No, I can't. Yeah. I can't do another wrestler.
Slip into Slim Jim. Come on now. You can do it.
Slim Jim, yeah. There you go. All right, let's go ahead and end the poll there. And the Resident Evil are Haunted Trail. What is it? Haunted Trail Haunting. Passenger Princess Riding. Wonderful looking Ric Flair, Death Dealer Flair was describing is none other than Resident Evil 4. Woo!
Woo! Glinter was right. He was doubting himself.
Yeah.
So you got it, Glinter.
That's right. Oh, dang. That was 5. I'm thinking 4 and 2 because they were my favorites. I'm pretty sure it was 4. I want to say it was 4. I'm pretty sure that's the one me and him picked. I'm going to say 4. So, yeah. I'm going to say 4 for that one. And shout out to Ray Chi. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. You missed out.
They're Richie.
Rewind about 5 minutes. Trust me. It's worth it.
I feel like it's 5 because I remember that one irritating me because you were trying to run through a village with everybody constantly mobbing you.
It might have been. Let me double check.
That 5 was in Africa, right? Or some kind
Yeah.
of village. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's a countryside full of angry forks. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Let me ask an AI which Resident Evil this is and see what they say. Which RE is this? Hold on. And let me give it some choices. RE4, RE5, or RE6. It's definitely not 6. I'm almost 100. Like, we did this really late last night. Because, we were having so much fun writing these scripts for Death Dealer to read.
The game in the other room. I should go look. I have the hardcover of 5 and 4 up there.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, dang, that was 5. And let's see. Good evening, people. Good evening. All right, let's see. Hold on. Let me see. Do I need to rewind this? Oh my god, I do. It's almost over.
5 didn't have farms. They were stuck in village.
Okay, yeah, so it was 4. Okay, so AI is saying 4. Yeah, Resident Evil 4, where Leon Kennedy arrives in rural Spanish village overrun by hostile ganados, wild-eyed villagers wielding pitchforks, axes, and Molotovs with pitchfork energy. Yep.
Those crazy Spanish villagers.
Yeah, so there you go. So, yeah, we did describe it. So what we did was we asked AI to badly describe the game, and then we added the Ric Flair to it. So I thought that was funny. So we took what they wrote and then just went with it and threw in a character.
I feel like a couple of them have a theme going there with the villages and pitchforks.
Yeah. So there you go. All right, that was intermission time. Let's get rid of it. All right, so let's get to more iconic games from Capcom. And actually, this next one was a double pick.
Yep.
It was an amazing double pick by two of our folks here. But of course, ladies first. Death Dealer, take it away. What is this game you picked?
Mega Man. The game that launched 1,000 more.
Yeah, literally.
I mean, honestly, it's iconic. It's still going. I think they're still making Mega Mans.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they still are. So I mean,
They are.
It's obviously legendary.
As a matter of fact, there was a Mega Man tweet today for the new Mega Man coming up. They did the shadows of all the bosses.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Here on Wikipedia, if it's true, said as of March 2025, the series had sold 43 million units worldwide.
So look at this on the new Mega Man. Sorry to interrupt you, Death.
No, you good.
And press back. So they did they did this where they showed the shadows of all the Mega Mans, and they had a Mega Man contest where you could design your own robot master to be featured. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Sorry, Death. You said it launched a million more. I just wanted to talk about it. Yeah, go ahead.
No, you're fine. I mean, point proven. It's still extremely popular today. I mean, just about everybody's probably played a Mega Man game or another, and for the most part, I think a lot of people started on this one. So that's all I got. It's just legendary. I don't know what else to tell you. Play one.
Nothing else to say. It is legendary. Good grief.
I rest my case.
Yeah, no, it is amazing. Mega Man is amazing. Sorry, Fastback. What do you?
So I picked this again because I love my NES days growing up and Super NES. But this again, another game when me and my brother had this on the NES. It was a challenge. I mean, it's considered one of the hardest games, right? And we would take turns to get through different stages. So, we would wait till one died, and then one of us would take over.
Which could happen as quick as 2 seconds.
Yeah. So, no, just loved it. I enjoyed playing it. I think I was more, this one than the second. And honestly, I probably didn't really clutch much of Mega Man after that. Start getting more into other games. So, but no, it's definitely one of my favorite franchises in my early years. So that's why I picked this one.
Yeah, I have beat Mega Man 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Most recently, of course, from the OG series, Mega Man. But of course, so I love me some Mega Man. You guys can't see it, but on this wall over here, there's a little like Mega Man collector stuff that I have. So I love my Mega Man stuff. I think Mega Man is an amazing hero. The fact that you get to beat this guy's butts and then use their powers against him. Oh, give it to me. Yeah. But I've also done challenges where I want to beat the game without using any power-ups. And so, because, especially Mega Man 2, man, for a while there, I played Mega Man 2 so much, I probably could have speedrun it. As it is my favorite Mega Man.
Nice.
But yeah, no, Mega Man, fantastic game, fantastic premise.
Yeah.
What can I say?
I remember when the animation came out too, the cartoon came out. Probably early 90s, maybe.
Cartoon? Yeah.
And Nintendo was great about that. They, on some of these popular franchises, they capitalized on that, which you should, right? So if it was popular on the console system and the arcade, then they made a cartoon. If the cartoon was good, they made cereal to go along with it.
Yeah.
You're watching the commercials of the game, of the cartoon. That's the way it was.
Yeah. Yeah. And the toys. Don't forget the toys.
And the toys. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Huh? Yeah. No. And then like I played all the Mega Man X, Mega Man Legend. I didn't play Battle Network. I didn't play, and I didn't play Star Wars, but I did play all those, and of course the Mega Man I'm going to talk about here in a little bit. But yeah, no, this game. Talk about hard though. Like this game was unforgiving.
It was
like again. I think Mega Man 2 is hard, but I think Mega Man 1 is harder. Like just being honest, man. This game to me was tougher than Mega Man 2 because it had no save system. Like if you were going to play this game,
yeah,
you were going to beat it all. And you once you beat this game, and you got pretty good at it. You could beat this game in about an, I mean, these guys beat it in 30 minutes, but realistically, us in about an hour.
Yeah, once you memorize it, right? I mean, back then, me and
Yeah.
my brother, we didn't have a lot of games when we had this. I mean, we played it a lot. We wanted to beat it.
Mm-hmm.
So of course, like you said, there's no save, so you repeat, repeat, repeat. So of course, you're gonna get good after a while, or quit.
Yeah. Or take this thing back, saying it's the worst game ever.
But that's how a lot of the games back then. There was, I mean, honestly, we just, unless the game was bad, we just kept playing it. It was just like a challenge to us.
Even if it was bad, we kept playing it because we had no other choice back then.
True, but it helped. Me and my brother, we took turns on a lot of these games back then. So we helped each other out.
My wife says your microphone sometimes sounds too close or mumble. Really?
Who, mine?
No, I think she's talking about me. My wife will only talk about me. Yeah. No. Yeah, Mega Man. Fantastic pick. Fantastic series. It is amazing. Let's see. Let me check in here. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Let's see. My beautiful wife says, you, Mr. Doggy, tease Mr. Tiller too much. Thank God she is fun and bless you guys with You Need Jesus. She does. She does.
You're lucky.
Is fun. Glitcher says, if you say Mega Man in Japan, they'll say, you mean Rockman? Yeah, he is known as Rockman. That's officially. Only in the West is he known as Mega Man.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
Yeah, but I definitely think the name change was appropriate. Me personally, Rockman, I would have thought someone made out of rocks.
Yeah.
And saying Mega Man, well, now he's mega powered,
Yeah.
I think the name change was smart.
I agree.
So, yeah. Let's see. I always think of crossovers in games. Imagine a DLC Monster Hunter where you could use Mega Man or Dante or the Nemesis from Resident Evil 3. Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely cool. Yes. And look how long this level is. Jeez. And to think I beat this without the game Genie back in the day. Wow.
You had to be patient.
I was awesome. Awesome.
With the Game Genie, yeah.
No. All right. So my brother Doggy wanted to talk about a game called Saturday Night Slam Masters. I have no idea what this is.
Surprising he picked this.
I have no idea what this is. He said it was like like a wrestling game with Capcom characters. So I don't know. Like this guy looks like the guy from Final Fight.
It does look like Guile from Street Fighter.
Yeah. So I have no idea what this is, but Doggy, if he was here, he loves wrestling. Hence why we picked your inner Ric Flair for you.
Makes sense.
So, yeah.
I'm seeing a thing.
So this was on the SNES and arcade. I never played it. Never even knew it existed, if I'm being honest. What about you, Death Dealer? Did you do anything with Saturday Night Slam Masters?
I don't think so. I don't think so. No. It looks familiar, but I'm thinking just because it's a wrestling game and the characters from Street Fighter, but I don't think so. Looks cool though. I'm not gonna lie. I can see why he liked it.
What about you, Fastback?
I don't know. I may have played this. Let's see. What was this on? Did you say?
Arcade and SNES.
Yeah, I probably did. We played a lot of the wrestling games. I believe we did. It looks familiar. My brother loved the wrestling games. He was more into wrestling than I was, so we did play a lot of wrestling games on the NES.
Okay. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, it does look like Guile. You're right. Yeah, you're right. And that's Hagar from Final Fight. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's cool.
What's up, gamers? Says Cyber Gunther. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. In the US, Dwayne Johnson is Rockman.
The Rockman.
That's
funny.
true.
That's so funny. Yeah. Great pick by my brother Doggy. As always, great pick. So yeah. Let me get to this. Okay. So the game I want to talk about is a little game that I played when I was in the army. The Game Boy Advance was my go-to, my first go-to gaming console. I played a lot. I became a mobile gamer when I was in the military
Yeah, makes sense.
because it was easy to stay gaming and not have access to anything and just have some batteries. And one of the first games I bought for it at the PX was Mega Man Zero. I didn't know what Mega Man Zero was. I just loved Mega Man. And I picked up Zero, and it turned out that you're literally playing as Zero. So if you know the X series, you know that Zero is part of the X series. He was a support character for through Mega Man X 1, 2, and 3. But in Zero, he came into his own. Now this game made him kind of more human because you are the final creation of Dr. Wily, born to be bad, like to conquer the world, but you don't want to. And so instead of conquering the world, you decide to go against your creator's orders and, go after these robots that are rebelling against the humans. Right. So, Dr. Wily's dream was to have a robot army. So in the future, the robot army is there and they have certain things, and Zero's coming in as he's supposed to lead them and be Dr. Wily's greatest creation. And he really was. And you have your Z sword, right? And that's what it's called, your Zero sword, right? And you're destroying basically the Mavericks, the robots that want to have almost an independence away from humans. And you're conflicted because you want to hate humans as it's your programming, but at the same time, you don't want to. So it was kind of weird that you had this conflicting role in the first game, but man, was it great? Was it awesome? The different Z abilities. So of course, you beat the bad guys, you gain their abilities, and the different Z abilities were pretty cool because they could be used without using the power meter almost. Like this spinning, you see him spinning sometimes when he's slashing. That's an ability you gain from one of the bad guys because before it's like just single slashes, and now you can turn. Your Z sword turns different colors. It gets bigger. It can do more damage, stuff like that. So it's more RPG esque than the original Mega Man, and it was so good. And shout out to Mako Powered Gaming who helped me complete my collection here by offering me his portion of the Mega Man Zero collection. And I have the entire Mega Man Zero collection for the Game Boy, and I'm gonna play all of it in due time because I love this game, and I think Zero was so cool as a character. And then after this, Mega Man X4 had already come out, where you did play some Zero, but never as the main character, always the support character, and now you are the main character. And I thought this was really cool, and they are only for the Game Boy. These never came to console, as far as I'm aware. The Zero franchise has never been available on a console. So all of them are going to look super awesome pixelated like this for your 2.3-inch screen.
It does look good though.
It does look good. It did look good, man. So I think it's cool. So and there is consequences to your actions in this game, which is also cool because this is pre Mega Man, pre X. So the games came out after Mega Man X, but they're kind of like between Mega Man and Mega Man X. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah,
I think. Did you ever play Mega Man Zero?
I have not. Oh.
Fastback, what about you, buddy?
Zero playtime.
Zero playtime.
But I would have liked this. So when I was in Air Force and I was at tech school, I did the same thing. Of course, I couldn't have big old TV and console. Well, we could have, but I ended up getting a Sega Game Gear, so I went mobile too. For gaming, so it was just a lot easier. So
yeah,
I probably would have done the same with the Game Boy Advance. If I was in tech school around that time, I probably would have chose the Game Boy Advance, so Sega Gear.
Yeah, this is definitely this is a no regret buy. Like I got it. It wasn't Mega Man X. It wasn't Mega Man. It was Zero. You didn't have you had a little stupid pistol, but you didn't have a buster, you know?
Yeah.
But zero regrets, man. I got so used to that sword, it was incredible. And I think it lent itself really well to the Game Boy Advance screen, you know, so yeah, that low resolution stuff. So yeah, guys, if you haven't played this from Capcom, it is definitely iconic.
I like the dialogue and the little avatar. It looks cool. Like the dialogue is nice and big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome. And so here you're playing almost like a Defend the Humans mission. It had these. These were like advanced line missions, which I thought were really cool.
Interesting. Looks like he's in a desert right there, right? Got that. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Glazer says, I just checked my Dreamcast collection. Sega 32, Capcom 23, Infrared, Systems 10, Activision 7. Capcom was a huge supporter of the Dreamcast. They really were. They really were. So yeah.
So like this. So this Evercade. One reason why I got this here,
let me see.
because I do the Evercade.
Yeah.
Right here with the. So it's got many different types. You can get the Atari collection. Right. So they do have a Capcom one, and in fact they do. They have Mega Man X on that collection, and they have Commando. So
do they have Zero?
They have Street Fighter 2 that we talked about. They have Mega Man 8-bit, Mega Man 2, Mega Man X, and guess what? They got Breath of Fire.
Oh, nice. The OG SNES one. Okay.
So, oh wait, sorry, they don't have Mega Man 0. So yeah, so it's funny how some of the games that we've already talked about, they have, you can get the cartridge, a collector. So I think I'm going to do that.
Yeah, I've been wanting an Evercade for so much, but
yeah, no, it's cool. They got a newer one out that's a little bit, cleaner looking.
Yeah.
So yeah, I highly recommend it because I really like the collections. Right. So this is one of them here, and this is an Atari one. So you got several Atari games on there. So it's real cool. Real neat little, retro.
So you got the Action 52 there, huh?
Yeah.
Do you remember that cart full of trashy games? 52 trashy games.
Play them and move on. Try the next one.
Yeah. So, all right. But enough of that. Those are the iconic games we talk about. But we have one more iconic thing to do here.
God. More toilet humor coming your way, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, yeah, correct. Video Games Podcast, proudly brings to you the greatest podcast segment in the world. It's intermission time with Death Dealer.
All right, folks. Doggy and Axel chose a game. I believe Doggy came up with the description. I get the lucky job of reading said description. I have no idea what game this is. And we all get to guess together.
You do.
As I read this description, and it's a pretty bad description. Pretty much toilet humor.
So far you've had toilet humor.
Awesome.
You've had wrestling humor. What are you dreading here?
I genuinely don't know. I would never curse myself by saying it out loud, because then if you don't do that, you'll do it next time. So I would never
don't give
you an idea, please. No.
But you've been on the show a while, right?
Yeah.
And we have rules.
Kinda, yeah.
We have rules. And one very particular rule is that you must speak in a certain way when a certain song comes on. So, Death Dealer, we want you to channel your inner romantic for this fabulous intermission time here. Are you ready?
Went George Michael on you.
Oh yeah.
By the way, Fastback, when this song is on, you're gonna talk in your sexiest voice for the podcast. That's the rule.
Oh yeah.
Death Dealer, do you see your lines?
Yep.
Take it away. Make us feel the love.
A snowy village becomes the backdrop for one hopeless fanboy who keeps forgetting there's danger everywhere because he's too busy trying to pick up a towering vision of elegance who glides through the hallways like royalty. He's dodging monsters while whispering things like, "Are you a skyscraper? Because I'm really trying hard to look up to you." And if beauty were a crime, you'd be serving a life sentence. And if beauty were a tower, I'd climb every step just to say hello. Every time she appears, he drops all survival instincts and blurts out lines like, "Do you come with a safety warning? Because my heart is not rated for this level of just majesty." While the rest of the community wonders why he's flirting with someone who could fold him like laundry.
Oh yeah.
All right. So let me put the poll in the chat. Which Resident Evil is this one? Is it Resident Evil 7, 8, or the recently released 9 Fastback? Tell us which one you're yearning for.
I'm going with Resident Evil 8. I forgot it. See, I'm not fit for this stuff. But oh yes, Resident Evil 8, please.
Everybody's first time with the careless whisper is rough. Death Dealer, which Resident Evil has you wanting to climb that majestic tower of a woman?
I know the character in which you're referring to, that majestic beast of a brick house. I just can't recall exactly which one it is, but I'm pretty sure it's 7. I'm positive it's not 9.
Certainly not 9. No. Let's read some comments while this is going on. Glinzer says Axel nailed the doggy dog drawn out words. My gorgeous wife, who I romance every night, says horror human. Horror humor.
It's hard to accent.
Horror human sounds kind of fun.
Hold on, I'll let him read this one.
I thought it did, but I would say Mr. Fastback. Oh yeah.
And we'll let Death Dealer read this one because I love giving her things to read.
Lady, your Mistress here had a lot of Resident Evil fanboys reaching for the Jergens. That is most definitely true from what I saw.
Yes. Okay.
They get way too excited seeing the ladies dressed as her at Comic-Con.
Okay. Whew, let's take a break.
I think this one went from a toilet to a porcelain throne. It's been upgraded.
All right. Death Dealer. Again, shout out to Doggy. We thought of the dumbest pickup lines towards tall women we could think of. And we put them in.
Amazing.
just for you to read. What do you think of our pickup lines?
I'm not that tall, so I've never heard any tall ladies pick up lines. But my first time hearing them, they were amazing. They were amazing, honestly.
There you go. Short Kings unite. All right. All right. So, which Resident Evil is this? All right. Here we go. And Lady Tributescu came out in Resident Evil 8 Village.
Mm-hmm.
Village. Yes. How did the chat do?
Everybody voted A. That means
Woo!
they're amazing. Surprise, surprise.
I wonder what caught their
Surprise.
attention in that one. I wonder what caught
she's
all these Short Kings'
popular.
attention.
She's popular.
All right, guys. But of course, shout out to Capcom for being an iconic publisher for like 40 years, 50 years, whatever, because you influenced a lot of us.
Oh yeah.
And some of our favorite franchises are still being made by you, like Mega Man, like Monster Hunter, like Resident Evil recently launched.
Yeah.
What else do we have? They don't have any more Commandos.
No, I haven't seen. I mean, they got so much
Mm-hmm.
franchise. What was it? There was Ghosts and Goblins,
Yeah, Ghost and Goblins. Yeah, that was them.
Dino
too.
Crisis, Ace Attorney. I mean, I think those are still going.
Yeah.
My wife likes the Ace Attorney ones.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah, I mean, they just have so many franchises. So hopefully, Capcom has made a huge impact on all your lives as they have in our lives. Whether it be back in the 80s when we started gaming or, in the 2020s when you're starting gaming. So hopefully you guys are experiencing some of these. Awesome. Yeah, Onimusha. Yeah, they're releasing the new Onimusha. Lost Planet, Dino Crisis, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Yeah. I wanted to talk about Beautiful Joe.
Yeah.
On the Wii. Amazing.
Another Dragon's Dogma.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah. But of course, that's going to do it for today's episode, guys. But of course, we wouldn't be able to do this without you guys, the chat. And that's why you guys, the chat, will always be the MVPs to all the shows here on the Iconic Video Games channel. And with that being said, we are going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm Axel1324.
I'm Death Dealer.
I'm Fastback 6768.
And we'll catch you guys next week. Bye, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Have a good weekend.